CJ McCollum uses the high screen and all the space he has to just raise up and hit a clutch 3, one of the many shots that he hit to get to his 41 points and help the Blazers win an epic 4 overtime death match. And while the attention has been on him and I tip my hat off to CJ for his monster game, I just wanted to show a different perspective like I always do and focus on all the little things that happened on defense which ultimately secured the win for Portland. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. In regulation, down by 2, the Blazers need to get a stop here. A 4-point lead with 90 seconds left could put them in an uncomfortable position. So initially, in my opinion, Kanter does an okay job to stay with Murray, and the help defense plays this perfectly as they don't allow the pass at the rim. But then look at this. As Murray throws it outside, Barton is open, but the effort from both CJ and Dame to sprint towards the ball has Barton looking and hesitating as he bobbles it, giving the defense enough time to get back. And at the very end of the shot clock, McCollum does everything to force a tough shot here. Next key moment for me happened during the first overtime. Again, the Blazers are down by 2 and this time only 20 seconds to go. This steal is huge because it opens up a fast break, not allowing the Nuggets to set up their defense. And both Aminu and McCollum are trailing here, not anticipating a make, and look at the clutch tip here by Aminu, staying active, giving Portland another chance which ultimately CJ is going to use. And right here, possibly a deciding moment. I'm not sure how much of it was forced by the pressure of Harkless, but Jokic fails to see a wide open Murray next to him. This could have ended things, but instead Nikola shoots a heavily contested 3 and to his credit almost makes it. You can see him recognizing his mistake at the end however. That takes us to overtime number 2. Final seconds again, and the Nuggets were always looking to put Kanter in the pick and roll, but here good effort by both CJ and Kanter, even though I feel like Jamal had to be a bit more decisive. Late pass to Jokic and another good but contested attempt that almost goes in. This is the definition of playoff basketball where milliseconds count. A moment too early or too late and the play is broken. Notice how until now the plays haven't really been about the baskets and the makes, rather about the defense and the misses. Until now, because this is really a big moment in the game. Down by 4 in the third overtime with only half a minute to go. The Blazers need to score quickly. And look at this. To me, this is a designed fake action out of the timeout to produce a quick bucket. Everyone spreads out. Kanter goes to set the screen and of course Jokic goes with him to switch, freeing up the paint. And with all the attention on that screen, Dame just takes off and not a lot of guys can catch him once he goes full speed. A nice sneaky play for Portland, which sets up this key defensive play by CJ. Applying pressure instead of just fouling right away, he pokes the ball out of bounds, and we wouldn't have this 10 years ago, but the beauty of super slow motion and the great angle helps Portland and gives them a chance to tie the game yet again, which they'll use it. This is an example of Dame's notoriety that he's gained. The recent epic game winner against the Thunder forces Craig to come out close to Lillard, which opens up a big opportunity for a blow-by. And I like the presence of mind to not settle once again for the 3 and go to the basket. Here, another nice effort by Kanter on the switch, but yet again poor decision making by the Nuggets on the last play, as look at how far Jamal is instead of forcing the issue against a slower player. And just FYI, I include these clips of Enes contesting and holding his ground in the pick and roll because he is proving that although not the best of it, he certainly isn't unplayable, as Billy Donovan was once caught saying this about his player back in OKC. Anyway, maybe the deciding moment of the game is this gallop right here. The fresh legs of Rodney Hood, who got in the game in the fourth overtime when all the players were exhausted, and he used that as well as the size advantage to go right at Jamal Murray and score on 3 straight possessions, including the game winner, by just staying calm and pump faking instead of rushing the shot. As you can see, he got himself wide open and was able to knock it down. At the end, honestly, I was kinda bummed out to see this game end by Jokic missing a free throw, who played 65 minutes in this game and gave everything he had. Nevertheless, a heroic win for the Blazers, and this series is proving to be one of the most interesting ones despite lacking the hype and the anticipation that some of the other matchups have. Now Denver needs to bounce back after such a tough loss and step up big in Game 4. Let's see what happens. That's it for now. If you like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my future in-depth analysis. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.